So there is I think this was actually one of my more hyped games. I think I did a video not too long ago where I discussed this, and Black Myth was one of those that I was like, man, I love the combat. It looked really cool. It's something that I was intrigued by. I wanted to check out. And it's now out, and some reviews have come out, and that's really the highlight, or what I want to talk about with this video or game, or while I'm streaming here. Screen Rant, the beloved Screen Rant, which is still around, by the way, gave it a 3 out of 5. And you know why? They gave it, one of the reasons, the cons. Some of these are okay. Game performance is unpolished, all right. Technical issues, fine. Gameplay becomes repetitive over time, okay. Whatever that means. I've never liked it when people say that, because it's like, what exactly do you... I wish people would go more in detail when they say something that's repetitive in gaming, because the game mechanics are the mechanics. And then the cons, one of the cons listed, why they docked Black Myth Wukong, lacking in inclusivity and diversity. Oh, Jesus Christ. Imagine that. Something lacking in diversity and inclusivity. They do end up talking about it here somewhere. They go into detail about the inclusivity. Largely lacks inclusion and representation. So there's a whole section on one of the cons. And this is what they had to say. Let's read. While my analysis and review of Black Myth Wukong remain focused on gameplay, clearly not because you're docking it for it, it's important to mention the controversy surrounding the game studio and the reports of misogyny and sexism from developers. Oh, shit. Playing as a female gamer. Oh, so the writer's a female gamer. Okay. Playing as a female gamer allowed me to notice issues surrounding inclusion and representation. All right. Tell us about it, gal. As far as chapters 1 and 2, while characters are clearly fictitious, see, you don't even have to say anything else after that. While characters are clearly fictitious and fantastical creatures, there were no feminine or female NPCs or bosses present. First of all, whatever the chick's name that wrote this, you bigot, what do you know that how they identify? Huh? The only exception, if you can call it a female, is a boss named Mother of Stones. What else would it be if it's Mother of Stones? Which is nothing more than still a glowing rock with no abilities being guarded by other enemies. The lack of diversity and inclusivity resonates with the misogynistic comments reported to have been made by developers, which express disdain for women playing games. Can we see some receipts on that? Are there any receipts in this article? No. There's no receipts, no examples. And I'm not saying that they didn't make the claim. I'm just like, you would think that if you're going to damn them for saying something, you'd at least, here's a link to what I'm specifically referencing. What journalistic integrity? The underlying feeling that women aren't welcome in this world felt present throughout my gameplay experience. It's worth noting that the game is based on a novel, Journey to the West, which does consist of a few important female characters. To not include any women, or to only include a few in adaptation meant for modern audiences. Oh my God, here we go. Even had nerve to use the term, an adaptation meant for a modern audience, is quite disconcerting. This is boring. So basically they say it's very good, but it ain't diverse enough. Not enough women. What a reason to dock a game. And this is why I think people, especially games journalists, people look at you like you are just completely clueless, right? Because you have dismissed all of that other stuff that you were talking about. You've basically dismissed it all in your knowledge of gaming, and even in your critique, because that's the point, right? The whole point is, hey, I'm reviewing this game. People are going to see what our perspective is from Screen Rant, or the person that's writing this from Screen Rant, and maybe they will be influenced or not influenced. They're going to make an informed purchase on this game. And you wanted to bring up, as far as your metric, right? You give it 5 stars, but you're not going to give it 4 stars or 5 stars for that matter, because it lacks diversity. To me, it dismisses anything you say, because how on earth can I take someone serious? That is such a ridiculous approach. These are some weird ass people out there, man. Thanks for watching. Be sure to head over to Rippaverse.com to check out our comic book company. We have books, plenty of merchandise, and even some glorious animations from Rippaverse Studios.